Hello, Pita, and warm welcome to everyone. And thank you, Pita, for waiting. I know you're busy in school. You're busy out, but I appreciate. Thank you so much. So every time I begin talking on my channel, somehow or the other, we always end up talking about food. So I was thinking what to have today as a topic and why not have food? Because anyhow, I keep talking about food or somebody mentioned something about food. So here we go, talk about food. And so here we go talking about foodie. So as the saying goes, some eat to live while others live to eat. How much do you think you believe in that? Which one do you think you are? Do you eat to live or do you live to eat? Interesting, right? The rose is for today, but my love is for always. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. And they call it puppy love. Oh, I guess they'll never know how the young hearts really feel. Take away my only Saliram, nice to see you again, Saliram. I've not seen a video of yours for maybe a day or two. I've not been seeing any video of yours. Saliram, what is your first name and where are you from? So, Saliram, what is your first name and where are you from? Where are you from, Saliram? Where are you from? From this morning, I'm trying to make a booking for my flight, and I'll have to complete it after my live stream. Maybe have a quick lunch, and then I have lunch already. I bought food yesterday, and I cooked rice yesterday. So yeah, so I just have to. I'll have a quick lunch. Parinda, nice to see you here. How are you? I am all okay here. So where are you, in Krabi? I've been meaning to write to you, but somehow the other, there's so much on my plate at the moment. No, I'm still looking to book my ticket. I haven't yet booked it. I will. I'm booking it for Saturday, 24th. This Saturday. So this Saturday, 24th, I'm looking to book my flight. So expensive it is, so expensive, and just a one-way flight. What I'm spending for one way, I usually get for return journey for half the price. But yeah, Saturday. I'm planning to book for Saturday. I've been trying whole morning for flights, but not getting a decent flight. Like, and then some are quoting. They're just quoting dollars, and by the time I go for checkout, then it says US dollars. So then Canadian dollars, it will come up to too much. So then I had to start my live stream, so I abandoned that. But I will have lunch, and then I will definitely finish that. Yes, I'm still in Krabi, waiting for my clients from Saudi. Oh, they haven't come as yet. Hmm. When are they due? When are they due? Do you have any other work to do in Krabi? Otherwise, you could have gone there later when they were to arrive, right? I have never been to Krabi. Never. I don't know. Is uh is Pangna close to Krabi? Pangna. I think Phuket, Pangna, Krabi, all close together, right? Oh, they already came. Okay, so that's why you're there, and another set of people are coming. Okay, that's good. So medical is cheap, huh, in Krabi? maybe what they want is best available in Krabi. That's good anyway. It's a nice island, right? It's a nice island. Good to see. I've seen a lot of videos about it. But I would like to visit Pangna. Pangna. I would like to visit Pangna. Yes, all connected together. I still can't get over having met you. It was so wonderful. I think we have known each other maybe 4 years, right? I think from 2019 I know you. So it was really good, catching up with you. Oh, Rodney, thanks so much, Rodney. Thanks so much, Rodney. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rodney, but I just wondered, what happened, because I know you are very busy, but like Kende had been coming on quite often, so she representing you as well. So that was okay, but like suddenly it disappeared, and I don't mean anything in a bad way, but I can't talk to you privately. Or if you have an email, if you write to me on an email, my email is on my channel link and my description. All right, on my channel link and my description, my email is there, theburtonchannel@gmail.com. So easy, right? The Burton Channel, that's my channel name, at gmail.com. So if you write to me and we can communicate, on Gmail and then move to any app, I don't mind doing that. So then, we can just talk certain things, not related to not related to this, but like I had no option, but I had to just send a message, asking like what happened. So I'm sorry about that, but like I don't like to write on public, which is not meant for public in the way, correct? So yes, so Rodney says I'm working now. Schedule changes days and nights the way I work. Yes, I know. Even Stephen Bennett, his changes. He has like few days, then he has few day shifts, and then he has time off, and then he goes for night shift, and then again he has time off. So yes, set of day shift, set of night shift with breaks in between. So yeah, I know shift duties. I don't know. I found shift duties to be very hard. So thanks, Rodney. Thanks you so much for dropping by. So if you're okay with it, do send me an email, and then from that email, we can just connect, offline, off the channel. We can connect in some way or the other. I'm now with Stephen Bennett. We communicate on Messenger, and I'm also with a guy called Dave. Dave Vlogs. He's based in UK, and he's not on Rosemary's channel. So we moved to WhatsApp. So we communicate now on WhatsApp. So it's nice, Rodney, just wanted to ask you any update on Rusty? Is he okay? Is he okay? Back to normal and things like that. I keep reaching out on my channel for prayers for a few people, and I always include Rusty in it, and sometimes I pin it up in my messages also. So, oh, he gets back today. Thank God. My gosh, it's been a long, long time, and he's always been, wondering when he can get back. So yeah, that's he's such a strong supporter. I think he's the strongest supporter for Rosemary and Randy, right? So okay, he was in LA. Or where does he actually live? Where does he actually live? The flight I'm looking at, which is a little cheaper than the others, is like 11 hours layover at LA and 7 hours layover at Taipei. But cheap means that is already 2,500 Canadian. So very expensive. And that's one way trip, okay? That's a one way trip, not a return, a one way trip. My bad. I made so many wrong decisions. Hasty, never sat down, never gave it a thought. Now I'm left in this predicament. Oh, he's in Texas. Okay, last he was in LA. All these are only names to me. Never had a chance to visit. USA is so vast, right? So vast. I visited Rochester and Geneseo in New York State, but never seen anything in New York. Never seen the Statue of Liberty, and I traveled that sector for 4 consecutive years. 4 consecutive years, when my son was studying at State University of New York in Geneseo. So from Dubai, we used to fly to JFK. From JFK, catch a taxi, go to LaGuardia. From LaGuardia, catch the flight to Rochester, and from Rochester, take road transport to Geneseo, and then back the same way. So I never even seen the Statue of Liberty. So, and the only other place I've been to in the US is Disney, Florida, Orlando, Disney, Florida. But that also no sightseeing. Just landed at the airport, caught the Disney bus because we booked a resort at the Disney's resort. So caught a bus, went to the Disney resort, roamed around for 10 days, or yeah, for 10 days we were there, and then got the Disney bus and back to Orlando Airport, back to Toronto. So yes, not did not go do any sightseeing in Florida. So not really seen anything in US kind of, right? So so Parinda, how are you? You still have a set of guests over there, so that's good. So Parinda, when will you leave Krabi and go to see mom? When will you leave and go to see mom? You know, if I had time, I would definitely have come. You know, I would have joined you down south to meet your mom, and it's a beautiful place down south where your mother is living. Sad about your father passing away, but where your mother is living, it's such a beautiful place there. You had sent me those pictures. It's so lovely, so beautiful. It would make good videos for my channel, right? It would make very good videos. I love the pictures you sent me. Beautiful. So today's theme is food, because somehow or the other I'm always talking about food on my channel. No matter what topic I have, it always comes back to food. So I was wondering what to do today, and I said, why not talk about food anyhow? So that's why. So, what are some of your favorite food? What are some of your favorite food? Yes, and Rodney, very expensive to travel. Travel has become very expensive now. And then when you travel, you have to stay in a hotel. That's another expense, and then sightseeing. So you need a You need a huge budget. Maybe you need a budget like Elon Musk or something to tour the whole of the US, right? Yes, I agree with you, Rodney. It's too vast to travel. When I was retrenched from my job in Carrier Canada because they were downsizing, then I took up a security job, and because of my wife's condition, I opted for a night job. So that's the first time in 60 plus years that I worked at night. It was very difficult, very difficult. But I soon got used to it. I soon got used to it. You soon get into routine, right? You fall into routine. But yes, at least for a week or so, it was very difficult. And I don't have the habit of sleeping during the day. Hello, Pita. Pita is out traveling, but still she is logged in. So thank you, Pita, so much. And you logged in very early. And yeah, appreciate you coming in. And I know Pita watches a lot of my replays, and a few others also, like ER and all. They all watch my replays. But Pita, oh, you're now back at the office. Okay, that's why. But Pita uh, is always, watching my replays, my live stream, because the live stream has much more hours, right? And I'm really in need of a lot of hours. I need roughly around 3,300 watch hours. So please, 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 please play my live streams because they will get me more watch hours. So just play my live stream when you're busy doing cooking, or you're busy doing some work, or if you're on the laptop doing something else, you can play my live stream in the background, right? Keep it on mute and let it play in the background also while you're doing your work. And that way it will build up my live stream. It will build up my live stream. So yes, please, 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 do it. I really need to monetize. And Ia, thank you so much, Ia. Thank you so much, Ia. Please don't forget to just click on the like. Those who are here, click on the like. So yes, as I said, Ia also watches a lot of my replays, and so yeah, I saw you on live. I saw you on live. I just commented, but I did not stay long. I kept it on, but I do not know how long, my phone would have gone off or what, so how long it was playing. But I just took a pee break. So, I just checked my phone at that time. So I kept it on, but I went off to sleep. So I don't know. When I got up, like it was showing some other screen. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. For some time, these pop-ups stopped coming, and now they started again. And I deleted my Internet Explorer. I only kept my Microsoft Edge, and still Microsoft Edge is punishing me by sending pop-up ads one after another. And it's coming up just in the place where your comments are written. It's coming up there, so I have to keep. And I close it, it comes. I close it, comes out again. I close it, it comes out again. So irritating. When I go to Canada, I have more time now. I'm stressed for time, so from day after tomorrow, a friend of mine, Raymond Thomas, he's coming to Bangkok for a few days. So at least 1 or 2 days, I might be busy with him, depending on what kind of a program he wants. I might be a little busy. So I don't think I'll be able to do a live streaming. I don't think I'll be able to do live streaming. So I might just keep. Maybe I'll try to have some videos on Premiere, but I will not. Maybe I can, just check in now and then. I can put some videos on Premiere. And Ia, thank you for your support and thank you for the advice about not deleting songs but muting them. Yeah, I think that was a better option. But I was thinking, like, if people see the video and they can hear somebody singing, but they cannot, means they can see somebody singing, but they cannot hear, then they might get irritated, right? And then they might send me again an email. Why we can't hear singing? We tried to, they will try to do so many things to see if something is wrong with their volume, right? And that is giving them extra stress. And then they'll find that everything is okay with their volume, and still they cannot hear. So because of that, I just deleted. And then some of the songs I put, I couldn't choose my own. You have to select only from YouTube Studio. So, the songs were lousy songs, lousy. I don't really like. I like the ones on the app. The songs on the app are so much better. But when you're doing it from your laptop and you go to choose songs and sounds, awful, awful. I don't like the selection. I don't like. See the ads just popping up one after the other, one after the other. And the minute I close, and sometimes I close it, and yet the website will open. How do you like that? See, I just closed it, and now the website opened. So that is even worse. And by mistake, I might close the live also. So I have to be very careful. So, food. Who wants to talk about food? Come on. Food. Everybody has to eat. at some time or the other, right? Many times a day, many every day. So talk about your favorite food. What kind of favorite food do you like? Describe all your favorite food. Uh, which favorite food are you good at cooking, and things like that. Just so talk about food. So let me start with my food as usual. I started. So for food, back home in India, we love the Chinese food. We used to go out. And that Chinese is not like the real Chinese food you get out here, like in Southeast Asian countries or even in Canada. And they may be cooked by the Chinese, but the taste is different in India. So I love the Chinese food. And I do quite like, but not to have it every time, but the sweet and sour. So the sweet and sour prawns and all. See, my mouth is watering now, feeling hungry also. So the sweet and sour prawns are very nice, but I don't like the sweet and sour too much. But I like that smell, the smell when they cook. It has a distinct smell. But when I've eaten Chinese food in other countries, it's not the same. So that's for Chinese food. But Canada, I also Chinese food was good. And where else? Where else? Here, kind of, I'm not really eating Chinese, like going into only a Chinese restaurant. But Dubai, I've eaten Chinese restaurants. This friend of mine who's coming now, I did meet him in Dubai. He had come there to see his son, and I um, met him and I took him to a famous Chinese restaurant, in Bad Dubai. So very good. I love to teach my students international cuisines, but because of the availability of the ingredients, I am really crippled. Uh, that is true. I fully agree with that, but I'm sure you can start with a few simple things. I don't know. I'm just thinking a few simple things. Like if you start with a dessert, if you start with pizza, and maybe those small kind of pizzas, home baked, home baked pizzas or something like, and yeah, I don't know. And even food also, uh, food also, uh, if you can get the spices in bulk, kind of, the spices in bulk, kind of, it might be like ultimately work out cheaper, and then ration it out to the students, give limited limited to the students, something, I don't know. I'm sure you can find a way. I'm sure where there is a will, there is a way, right? So I'm sure you will find a way if you want to teach them, I'm sure. But I know it's expensive that way, and the school budget is low, and the students are poor. So, yeah, I know it does have its share of problems. So, to correct, I am letting them do the. See, the ad has come in between just as I'm. Now I click go, and then it comes again another one, and I click close, and then it opens to the website. Oh my gosh, what is this? So, I'm letting them do the native cuisines presented in an international plating arrangement. Okay, okay. So they're doing local, but maybe they will. The layout, right? The layout would be international. Okay. Yeah, it's good, like because presentation. Yeah, that's what they call it. The presentation. So the presentation, is always important. because that's the first thing people look at, right? The presentation. So they look at, I see like all these competitions, So uh, I see these competitions. So those judges are all great chefs themselves. So I watch. The first thing they look at is presentation. They look and see what is the color, what is the texture, what is the feel. How is it laid out? Is it just all a mess, or So the presentation is so important. And then with the presentation, they taste it, and not only the taste, they think about the texture, and then about the ingredients used. Of course, the competitors do say what all they have used, but they have their own thinking also about it. So yes, presentation, because that's the first thing they look at. And if you see somebody if you see somebody eating something and it looks very nice, you don't know how it tastes, but it looks very nice. You think like, no, why not I order it? And you might ask the waiter who comes, what is that, what is it made out of, and something like that, and things like that, and you might order for it, and then discover the taste is not what you imagined it to be, right? Sorry, hiccups. There's a remedy. I don't know. Maybe you're aware of it, but there's a remedy. The ad again has popped up, and the second ad has come again. So, if you have hiccups, one of the good remedies, people say take a pinch of sugar. Take a pinch of sugar. So, I don't know. I don't like to just eat sugar like that. So, the other one is to hold your breath for as long as you can. Really, just breathe in from your nose. Breathe in from your nose. Take a nice deep breath and just hold on for as long. You're not going to die. So just hold on for as long as you can. And you do it once, you do it twice, and you'll find you have no more hiccups. Try it. If you have never tried it before, try that. You will never have any hiccups again. So, see, my hiccup is gone, right? It's gone. And I didn't hold my breath for very long because I'm also talking. So, it's that way. But still. So, that's it. So, that's about Chinese food. Then, when I was in Thailand, when I was in Dubai, I have eaten a lot of Thai food. And I think that's when I took a liking to Thai food. I think maybe my sister had taken us once, and I love Thai food. So from then on, it became like, quite regularly. But that particular Thai food place was far away, so I didn't really go there very often. But whenever I was going down that side, I would, or near that area, I would definitely stop by and have. Then in Dubai, we also got used to, my wife also loved, so we got used to eating Vietnamese food. All Vietnamese restaurants start with the word po, Pho, po, Pho. So I love the Vietnamese food as well. And in Canada, we ate quite a lot of Vietnamese food because there was a Vietnamese restaurant not far from our office, but it's not walking distance. You have to go, take your car and go. So that time we had a car, so no problem. So we used to call and have a table reserved, and then please order the menu when we came there, because we had only 1 hour for lunch. So we had to drive there and then have order and have our lunch quickly and then return. So uh, yeah, so ate quite a bit of Vietnamese. I've eaten in a few other places when I saw the Vietnamese. This I went there to eat, but The one next to our office, I think, was quite the best. So yes, so ate a lot of Vietnamese food, and I know Del is not here, but if he was here listening, he would say the same thing. He loves Vietnamese food, and he eats also Vietnamese food in London. So he has posted some videos also of Vietnamese food. So yes, I love Vietnamese food. I like it. I like even I think it comes from Indonesia. Nasi goreng, Indonesian food. So I've eaten a few, but the nasi goreng is good. And when I went to Canada, Eddie Raymond Howard and myself were there. Eddie joined us. He took us to see the ashes, the place of the ashes. He took us to see the place of the ashes. So we went there, and when we returned, we said, he said, let's go and have some uh, Asian food. So we asked around for Asian food. So we went to eat some Asian food, and one of the dishes I saw on top, I was reading all, and I saw nasi goreng. I said, "Wow, very good nasi goreng. Why not? Why not?" So I ordered for it, and believe me, that nasi goreng tasted better than Dubai. At least that's what I could surmise. Like it tasted better than the Dubai one, if whatever I remember of the taste. But yes, the nasi goreng at that particular place in Canada, in Australia, since it was in Eddie, so it was in Melbourne because Eddie was there, so it would have been Melbourne. So in Melbourne, it was really, really tasty. I really enjoyed. Hello, sister. How are you? Nice to see you here, sister. Thank you for coming and joining. Don't forget to click on like, all of you. Don't forget to click on like button. Thank you so much. So, yeah, the nasi goreng at Canada in Melbourne was wow, really, really very tasty. I have a video on that, so you can have a look at my nasi goreng. I have a video on that. Maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should make that video into a shot, right? Make it into a shot, and yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll make that into a shot and see if it's long enough. I'll see if it's long enough. So yeah, I'll see if it's long enough, then I can make it into a shot. So it's good. It's good. I really enjoyed that. So nasi goreng, yes, I enjoyed that. Then what else? So Thai food, yes, I love any kind of Thai food. I just love any kind of Thai food. I love any kind of Thai food. So Thailand, yes, I really say nice. I'll be putting, when will it come out? Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay, so look out for a video day after tomorrow, the 21st. Look out for a video. It is something called Jim Jum. Okay, they call it here Jim Jum, or they also call it Chim Chum. Chim Chum. And for English, we call it the hot pot. So it's like a little pot down, They put coal. They put coal in the this, and they light it. And when it's nice and it's burning hot coal, right? Correct. Then they have another earthenware pot, another one same, and they keep it on top a pot. And in that pot there's some broth. Okay, there's broth. That's a soup base, right? Broth. Then according to what you order, you can order for, like, you want to order for liver, lungs, heart, um, any kind of meat, like, you want to order for. So order for all those kind of meat, whatever you want. So according to the menu, they you choose which you want. And then they give you a lot of leaves, herbs, like, herbal, lot of that, like, and oh, mutton biryani, sister, no mutton here. But I'm just thinking, before I go, I'm going to cook. I got so many packets. I don't know what, I'll have to give away the packet, but these Thai people, they will not use those spices. And what is the use of carrying? It's not heavy, but I'm really worried about my luggage. There's no way to weigh it. So I'm worried about the luggage. So, just to take it with me, I don't know. I'm just carrying useless weight, right? I'm carrying useless weight. So many packets I have, I don't know what I will do with it. So, yes, so, that way. So, yeah, that is about food. So I have to see what to do with the spices. I have a lot. I've tried to use it. Now this week I decided not to cook. Getting too much, to cook, and so I just bought food from out. I cooked rice yesterday, and I bought food from out. I ate food out in the shopping mall. It's on my video, yesterday's video. I did a live stream on my video. Sister, anytime you're free, you just watch it, or at least just play it. It's a 3 hour video, but just play it, even if you don't. You're busy doing something, just play the video. I get 3 hours of live stream, right? Three hours of watch hours I get, right? 3 hours. So just play it, like, whenever you have time, just play it. You're doing something, just keep it on and play it. So yeah, mutton biryani with the potato. My God, sister, you're making me feel hungry. I'll cook when I go to Canada. I cook. Michelle is excited now, and Michelle said that, Dad, if you don't mind, when you come over here, like, just let us know and cook for us. I said, of course. You tell me, I'll cook daily. If you all are ready to eat my food, I will cook every day for you guys. Don't worry. He said, we will buy the stuff and all. I said, no, that's okay. I will cook every day for you guys. Don't worry. Last time, very surprising, in August. Now, see, the kids are eating all fast food, right? Sister, they eat all fast food, KFC, Burger King, all these kind of food. And so, yes, so the what happened was that, they buy. I cooked, I cooked some chicken, just chicken. I cooked something, and I went to eat, and Tarek asked me. Tarek is my middle grandson. I've got a granddaughter, followed by a grandson, followed by another grandson. So the middle child, my grandson, he said, "Grandpa, can I have some?" I said, will you eat? And thank God that day I did not make it very spicy. It was mild spicy, but lucky not very spicy. So I said, but it is a little spicy, my son. He said, no, just give me, let me taste. He tasted, he said, no, give me, I will eat. He was eating. Then the younger boy, he said, I also want. I said, you sure your parents won't mind? He said, no, no, you give us, don't worry. So the younger fellow also had. But for the younger fellow, it was a bit spicy. The younger fellow was born in Canada, so he's very, very Canadian, right? So he couldn't. He had a problem. Like, it was little spicy, but he ate. He carried on eating, and drinking water also, but carried on eating. And then the elder girl, she said, saw them eating, she saying, Grandpa, and then immediately Tarek said, no, no, you cannot eat it. It's very spicy for you. You cannot, and all that. So she tasted, but then it was too spicy. I gave her a little small piece to taste. She said, no, Grandpa, it's too spicy. I don't like spicy. I said, that's okay. I said, don't worry. And when I told Michelle, Michelle was so surprised. She said, what, Dada, tell me what spices you use so I can cook for them the same way. I said, I use my same spices, the chicken tandoori and blah, blah, blah. The same way of cooking, ginger garlic paste and, onions, tomatoes. So, yeah, so I told her, don't worry, baby. I was just type chatting, we were just type chatting that day. And then she said, I'll go back to sleep. I said, okay, fine. So yeah, I really enjoy that, really enjoy that. Yeah. So mutton biryani, I will cook. I don't know if they get mutton there. I cook chicken biryani, right? No mutton biryani, I'll cook chicken biryani. I should have cooked, biryani when I was doing cooking. I should have cooked the biryani, but no mutton. Still, I could cook chicken biryani. So actually, I should have just used it to cook a plain palau rice also, right? I should just use up the packet to palau rice. I think I'll do that. I have rice, right? I'll just put that masala, mix some water, and heat up the food and when I'm cooking, when I'm heating up my food, I'll do that. I'll put in some of that spice, mix it up, and my mouth is already watering, thinking about that, eating it for lunch. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not use that? Use a packet for these few days and here finish it up. So yes, so this is it. I really love it. Uh, I'm sorry to say that I'm not really fond of Filipino food because I don't know. I have to develop a taste for it. I've been 4 times there, but there are some dishes I can get along with. I can eat it, but I see, there are many other dishes. So I think I should experiment and try. So on my own it's difficult, but if I'm there and there is somebody to help and guide me, then I'll definitely try to find out. So 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 i will I will do that for lunch. Okay, so I must remember that, because anyhow I have to heat up my food. So that's a good idea. So yes, what other? So Filipino food, I think I will have to get a taste for it. So let's see how it is. Indian food, yes, I love Indian food. I love all the Indian food. Yeah, rice. I love the South Indian food, like the dosas and all that they have. I love that. I love the I love the rasam. But in our Anglo Indian tradition, we also fried meat and pepper water. So we make fried meat with potatoes and pepper water. That's the same as rasam in the south. But that is the Anglo-Indian dish, rice, pepper water, and this. Um, Fried meat with potatoes. Wow, making me hungry. Oh, I feel like having lunch now while talking to you guys. Have my lunch. No, yesterday I did it because I couldn't help it, but I don't. If it cannot be helped, I will do it. But as a rule, I don't feel it's right to be eating while on live stream. But yesterday I had no option. I was doing a live stream and I was in the mall. I had to have lunch. Yeah. Maybe the next time I go, I will do a live stream or I will shoot a video and I will do the remaining area of the third floor, and I will also do the basement also I will do that. And I will also ask them in both the supermarkets. There is a big C supermarket. I showed it on yesterday's video, just from outside. And then there is another Tops supermarket. So I'll ask them, is it okay if I just do a video shooting, like, just to take permission is better. So um, yeah, let me see how it goes. So if they say yes, I'll do that, and I'll put another. Either I'll do it live stream, or I will do it as a video, and then I will put it up as a premiere. Yes, I can put it up as a premiere, because if I just put it as a normal video, people are not watching. Even if it's a 2-minute video, people are not watching. My second channel video is just 2 minutes and something. Nobody is watching. I got only 4 views. It's not going public. I don't know what's going wrong. Anyway, that is only to help whoever gets help. So that's okay. I'll have to see about search engines, what to do to improve the search engine so that it reaches more people. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I put it on social media, like I put it on Facebook, but not got reviews. So let me see how that goes. Do, 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 do. So these pop-ups are there. Oh, you just close one, another one comes up. I'm trying to close that one. Again, another one. See, so irritating it is. Again, another one. What, man? What? Pita, yes, you made me very hungry. Yes, Pita, but it's almost 12 o'clock, so it is your lunchtime. But what about me? I'm on live stream. Can you imagine? I will still be hungry for so long. So, what are the Italian pasta? Okay, Italian pasta. Yeah, we make it at home as well. We have been making. I don't mind the pasta. The thing is, I like spicy food. I have cut down on my on this how spicy it is. I've cut down on that, and I do sometimes feel it's so spicy that you cannot taste the food. So again, the ad pop up, and it says my ad pop up blocker is on. It's on, but I don't know this Microsoft Edge what they have done. Really, it's all coming. It says via Microsoft Edge. So Japanese food. Oh my God, how did I forget Japanese food? Yummy, yummy, and not expensive. Even my sister said, compared to the price in India, compared to the price in India, the Japanese food was much cheaper and tastier. I love Japanese food. Say anything, I loved. And this was the time, like, my brother cooked at home and my sister-in-law cooked at home. And when I went out with my brother for the training, um, there were times when we ate outside. And he, by now, like he says, he has all tried and tested so many restaurants. So he took us only to the good ones, like. And there was one where it's an old man running it. Old man, he's about 75. He cooks, he's running it. He just has one helper with him. And whenever my brother goes there, he always gives an extra helping. Can you believe it? My brother was only a visitor there and talking to him about his school and about his, work and all. And my brother speaks fluent Japanese. He speaks fluent Japanese. So the guy just took a liking to him. So my brother said whenever they go there, he, his wife, or anybody, they always just give an extra helping. Always. So when I went also, I had an extra helping. Wow, good food, man. Good food. I tell you, Japanese food, it's lovely. So uh, yes, any other food? Rodney, if you're still on somewhere, I know it's late for you and you have your work schedule, but tell us something about your food. You and Kenlin, what kind of food do you like to eat? So it's only when I see the comment screen jumping up that I know somebody has made a comment, so I can. Otherwise, I just let the ad stay there. Next topic, hobbies. Okay, sister, thank you. I remember you saying that last time. Actually, sister, nobody is writing to me questions for answering. Nobody is writing. I kept saying, I kept saying to send me on my email, send me like questions, but nobody is, to do a Q&A, but nobody is sending me any questions. I'm quite a foodie like that. I don't mind trying new things. I don't mind trying new things, but yeah, I need to be careful to see what I'm eating. Now here they eat some locusts. They eat locusts in Thailand, and they also eat some kind of worms, and they fry it crispy so that it's all crunch, crunch, crunch. But catch me eating those things. No, no, not for me. Where will you be in the next 5 years? Oh my God, sister. I don't know whether I'll be hell on earth or peace in heaven or where I'll be and what I'll be doing. Yeah, but I don't know. I never ever thought I'm going to leave Canada, right? I never ever expected to leave Canada. I don't have to leave. I can still stay here. I can still stay here. I don't have to leave. But when I'm looking at options here, my options are run out, have run out completely. My options have completely run out. So I have to, I have to move on. No, I have to move on. I have to move on. Yes, bucket list also. I've a little bit we've spoken about that, but okay, I can have it as a specific topic. Yes, I can have it as a specific topic, bucket list. But we have dealt also with bucket list, like destination places to see. So what's on your bucket list. And from there we went on to other things. So yeah, I can have it exclusively as a bucket list. Yes, but I want to do a Q and A. I really want to do a Q and A, but I'm not getting a lot of response. Come on, we can do the Q&A now also. Just ask me questions. Come on. I don't mind. Ask me questions. Come on. This will be a warm up for the main Q&A live stream. A warm up for the main Q&A live stream. So come on. Shoot. Ask me questions. I'll find a way to I'll find a way to avoid any personal questions which I don't want to answer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Nobody is sending me Q&A. Nobody is sending me any questions. Then what will I answer? So come on now, ask me. Come on, ask me whatever questions you all want. Come on, quickly. Ask me questions now. Let's do a warm up for the main live stream of Q&A. Come on. Ask me any questions and I will see how to avoid answering the questions that are very personal. Yeah, you love to ask questions. Come on, Ia, now's your chance. Now's your chance to ask me whatever questions you want. Come on, question time. Question time. Question time. Question. Come on, sister, ask me. You start the ball rolling. Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. Yes, sister, I need to, that's why I need to get pension. I need to get pension because travel is costly. Travel is costly. But sister can always start. See, the thing is to plan in advance because you can get cheap fares, you can book cheap hotels, in advance. So, and you can go to a particular country off peak time, right? Visit some country off peak. It doesn't matter. You can see the country off peak times if you visit. If you go tourist season, then it's going to be everything is costly. Hotels are costly, flights are costly, travel is costly. So, right. Okay, my sister's asking me a question. Oh, these pop-ups are so irritating. As money is just going from the bank. How you make money after retirement? Any suggestions? Okay, sister. If I really had very good suggestions, I would be making money as well, right? But I'm not making any money right now. But yes, I was making money. I was doing a lot of online classes when I came here to Thailand, and somehow or the other, the online classes were working out for me. So I did a lot of online classes, and I got more and more students, and I even had some adults who coming and teaching, and I had a pretty good income. That is why I did not go back to Philippines. I carried on staying over here. Now online can be done anywhere, right? Online can be done anywhere. So but I got students. Now when I've tried to get online through agencies, they want me to have all accent to talk. I don't. This is my accent. This is how I talk. I've been teaching over 40 years, and people, students, and adults have understood me. They've understood my explanation. They've been able to follow it. So I think it's good enough. I've also taught. students of other nationalities, right, in the schools, like in Muscat. We even had a student from Japan. I wish I could trace him and find out where he is now. I've even forgotten his name, but I have pictures. I put it on Facebook asking if anyone recognizes these pictures, please get in touch with me. Nobody. So, except for Jacinta. Jacinta was in that class. Yeah, Jacinta. So, yeah, I I just by word of mouth, it just picked up. It picked up a lot, And when I began teaching them, they were very happy. The parents were happy, and so I got more and more. But then came pandemic, and it changed a whole lot of the scenario changed. Though, like schools now went on to online teaching, right? So the students were like tired of online. Do online, and then classes with private tuition online also. So I lost all my tuitions. Then other provinces I went. I had a few. I carried on, but from last year August, all classes stopped. So it is only using savings. But in the country I am living, sister, it is cheap, so I can manage comfortably. Like right now, I'm not really living in a very grand place because I couldn't afford to take a 6 month contract when I would not be here for 6 months, right? So uh, I do not really spend a lot of money from that point of view. Most of my money has been going mainly in making the trips to Canada. Like it's nothing less than 2.5 to 3,000 Canadian dollars each trip I made for return. Each trip I made for return, and this time it's costing me the same for a one-way trip. This time it is costing me the same amount of money for a one-way trip. So this has been eating into my savings, going to Canada, because I had to complete my 10 year stay in Canada, so I had to go before every 180 days. So this has eaten into my savings considerably. It's a lot of money, right? Like, let's say 3,000 Canadian dollars is equal to seven is equivalent to 75,000 baht. That is where I'm staying now. 75,000 baht. Oh my God! You know what all I can do with 75,000 baht? Oof. I could start a business of my own here, a small business. I could start a nice small business, like open a food business, if I had a Thai person in my life, like, and she was ready to cook food, or, have a piggery, piggery, business with pigs, and, or, just grow. They have, sometimes the Thai people, usually they have a lot of land, a lot of land in their province. So if I had somebody, a Thai partner, and she had land and all that, yeah, we could start growing so many of the crops. They have a crop here called cassava. It's very productive, very good, and fast. It grows, like, at any time of the year. So it's a very good production. They use it in so many things, like over here. So, but on my own, I'm not allowed to work, and on my own, I cannot just open. I need a lot of money to open a business, because to open a business here, first of all, for every foreigner, so let's say myself as the business owner, I have to employ four Thai people. Where I'll pay four Thai salaries? You tell me. I have to pay insurance. I have to pay, leave. I have to leave, pay all this. I have to give four for one foreign visa. Four Thai people I have to employ. Where I'll pay them from? Correct. So like this, I can do, because the partner, if I have a live-in partner or something, I can, she will be the front this, and like I could help in cooking at home. I could help in cutting up everything, like, but I cannot be out selling it. And in the field and all, if I'm just doing it, I'm not worried. That's okay. I'm just helping out, right? But if it's any business, like where you're selling something, you cannot do the selling outside. They'll catch you, put you behind bars, and even people who are married to Thais, men who are foreigners who are married to Thais, and they have a spousal visa. They have a spousal visa, but working they cannot work. Like one guy and his Thai wife, they just went to see the mom, and the mom was sick, and it was in a small village. And the small village, everybody knows each other. So when they went over there, the mom became sick, and so they began to sell the food. And this guy, it seems, was a very jovial man, very jovial, laugh and joke, and with people and all. So he also began to help his wife with singing. I'm sorry, with singing. I'm saying with selling, and suddenly some people came, and he said, "No, it's I have a spousal visa. Yes, you have a spousal visa, but you do not have a work permit." And he said, "But I'm not working. It's not a regular job. My mother-in-law sells the food, and she's been sick for a few days. So my wife is selling, and I'm just helping out to sell the food." Yes, you are here selling food. You are helping here to sell food. Sell food means you need to have a work permit. So, okay, so strict they are. But they let him off. They let him off, but with a strict warning, I think, and I forget. I saw it on a YouTube vlog, and I don't know whether he paid a fine or something, but they let him off. But they told him, remember, in future, we cannot be in the forefront selling anything. You can do online selling, online selling. So so that is the problem. But if I had somebody in my life and that person would be able to do it, then I could help the person at home to cut the veg and meat and whatever it is, and you know, do preparation, cook the rice. So I could have done so much, like from that point of view. So 75,000 bucks is a lot of money. I could have invested for starting something like that. And this is I'm talking about only one flight, okay, one flight. So how many times I've been going to Canada and returning, right? So running into hundreds of thousands local currency. I could have done so much with it. Like one person had asked me for 50,000 local currency, baht, Thai baht, in another province I went. I went to suggest about, she has a Thai resort as the owner, and she wanted to get foreigners coming to live there, retired, retire and stay at her place. So I gave her a lot of ideas and she liked it. So she said, can you come here and help me? So I said, in fact, first I need to come and see the place, and so I know how the layout is. Pictures are not enough, and then later on I can plan and come. So that's what happened. I went and finally to see the place. Then I made some more suggestions. Then I came back, and then I started making more suggestions. And then finally I said, okay, I'm willing to come there now and help you. But every time I said, okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? It was, oh, why don't you pay for it? You pay for it. I said, we are not a partner. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my wife. You're nobody. I've just come here strictly on the basis to help you. That's it. And whatever classes I'm teaching, whatever classes I'm teaching, like if you get students, all that money is yours. That's what I told her. Only my personal expenses I will pay. But for food and accommodation, you provide me and you take. So if you make 10,000, you take it. If you make 50,000, you take the full 50,000. I'm not saying anything, right? I'm here. I will teach. I have a lot of time. I will teach. From morning to night, you tell me, I will teach, no problem. So that was the understanding. But then everything was, oh, you spend, you spend. Why should I spend? We are not sharing a relationship, so why should I spend? In the end, I got tired. I left that place and came away. So she wanted, like, she had a kind of a thing for water, for the water to come to the cottages. She said, I want to, she showed me like the neighbor, I want to get a big stand erected, steel stand, and a big tank at the top, so it's easy for the water, to flow down and all sorts of things. And I need a better pump to pump the water up. It's all groundwater to pump it up. So so she said, yeah, can you give me money to build that? I said, sorry. I learned bitter lessons before, so I said sorry. Then she wanted to start a small cafe and then introduce also some food stuff, but started as a cafe. Now, that was a good idea, and she had the space. She had the space, and they were building. It was a dirt road from the main road coming down our house. It was a dirt road, but they started making it a concrete road. They started building a concrete road. The local government there started to build a concrete road. So then I said, yes, now people will come. People will come. She can get good business. So she wanted 50,000 to start the cafe. But then, with her always demanding and all that, I said, no, I'm sorry, I cannot lend you. I don't have. Because even if I make a contract, and then, if the contract she doesn't pay me back, or she doesn't do, according to the contract, and, then it becomes a court case. And where I don't know Thai, I can't go and fight there. And when they are talking in the Thai court, what will I know what they are saying, right? And I have to depend on my lawyer to translate correctly for me. What if they bribe my lawyer? What if they bribe my lawyer? Correct. So I don't know. And then her two or three of her children are in the police. Three of her children are in the police. So there could be more problems for me, right? They could easily make problems for me, like get me deported or whatever it is. Like, they are already police. So in the end, I said better to leave on a good note. Better to leave on a good note. Oh my God, the ads are just coming. I'm closing and they are coming. I'm closing and they are coming. And really, I just don't understand. So, yes, sister, for the airfare, yes, the airfare is the main thing. The airfare is very, very costly. But like I said, if you book in advance, you can get cheaper. Like I'm saying, if I had to book in advance, my fare would have been less. What I'm paying now for a one-way fare, I normally pay for a two-way fare, right? So that's how costly it is. So I have to finalize my booking today. I have to pay that amount, but at least I know this is the last time I'll pay. And I'm going there to really make sure this I submit my papers and they will start my pension. So yes, so that is very important. See, the ads again started coming. No, I'll only close the ad if I find that somebody has sent in a message. I'll see if I can send an email or get in contact with Microsoft Edge and complain to them. I don't know if I can do that. I'll try it. I'll try when I don't have time. Honestly, I don't have time. From day after tomorrow, when Raymond comes here, I don't know what I'll be able to, what time I'll have. I don't know what time I will have. So I may not even do a live stream. But I think I will do video shooting at least. So that is sister suggestions. You can always Google onto internet. There are so many suggestions, but there are so many scams, and I have fallen into a couple of scams, even with cryptocurrency. So now I just stopped everything. So uh, they say if you really want to make money, you can make, but no, it's not really that easy. It's not really that easy. But yeah, they say things like you do babysitting, correct? You do babysitting. You can open a creche. You can do those kind of things. Uh, You have a nice garden, like for example, you have a nice garden, you can start growing now your mangoes, right? Why are you distributing your mangoes for free? Why are you distributing your mangoes for free? Give it to Khan, tell him to sometimes sit outside there, sit with a little basket or something, and sell it in vatas, in groups, in vatas. Sell your mango. Whatever little money you get, you will get some little money from that, right? Nothing much, correct? Whatever you get, give something to Khan, and the rest for you. Something you'll get, right? 100, 200, 300, I don't know how much, but to make it into water, then sell it. You said you had a lot of mangoes last time, right? So how many? How many? Just do it. Keep Khan over there. So that way, like you can always have that, and Khan could just sell it off, like. So, and who knows if you still had that house? I'm just saying, if you still had, you could like build a little kind of a stall outside, like for yourself. Correct? Yeah, really, actually, sister, there are ways. It depends on what are you ready to do. Correct? It depends on what are you ready to do. Like for Philippines, also, if I go there, like this is a good business. Buy and sell food. You know, make pastries. I have supported so many people to start it. They all cheated me. They used the money for something else. But I did it with the idea in mind that if I go to settle in Philippines, and they've already got something running, then it means I can trust them. Then I thought like, okay, I can build it up more. Now I will give you an instance. Okay, my sister's there also. She'll hear about it, but it's okay. But that is me foolishness. But anyhow, now I'll give you. There is someone who I got in touch with. Okay, in the Philippines, and talk came about like business and all that. I bring around that talk, like I bring it around. So she said that she said that she had a business before, but then she ran short of money and all that. She's got 5 kids. Can you imagine? She ran short of money, so because of that, the store closed or whatever it is. So, oh my God, OMG. Yeah, I almost lost the live stream because of the ad. So I said like shoes and handbags, you know, and there was a place where she could get it for wholesale. Now, I had already found out about these businesses, and in Rizal, there is a place, but Rizal is very far from her. There's a wholesale market selling all sorts of things, and all imitation also, like Guess and all these things, like all imitation handbags. And so, long story short, I said, no, that'll be a big investment. I don't have a big investment. I got something small you can start with. Like, so I gave some suggestions. She said the perfume business is a good perfume business. And she said, like, I said, okay, send me some details, send me some pictures, send me what are the prices you buy it at and what are the prices you can sell it at and all that. So we made the arrangement, right? So I sent her money, 5,000 pesos. And I said, okay, you can start your business. So then she told me she had already sold the full 5,000 pesos, and she said, how can I send you the money? So I said, no, don't send me the money. I said, don't send me the money. She said, I no. First she said, I'll send you all the money that I made, because it is your investment. I said, no, it is my investment, but it is your hard work, right? My money is of no use if you did not sell the perfume. So you have done the job. And she's a security guard, okay? So I felt I can trust her. But I know I was a security guard and we are supposed to be trustworthy, right? So I said, okay, I said, um, you do that, you do that. And so you take 60% and keep 40% for me. So 60%. Now, first, 60% of the profit, what I told her, you have to remove whatever is your stock money. So how much stock you bought stock. So you remove your stock money from whatever you got sale, remove your stock money. From the balance, you take 60% and give me 40%. So, and I broke up, like she told me how much she sold it for. So I said, okay, and how much you bought it for? So I said, now from that money you sold, now you keep aside the money. And I told her before, as you sell, you have to keep that money aside, no touching it till you have sold the stock. Or you have very few left, then to buy more stock. But you have to keep the stock money separate. And then with the other money, you can divide it. 60% you take, give me 40%. Then I said, your 60% you sell. You use it for whatever you want, you can use it. That is like your extra money you earn. You use it for whatever you want. And my money, my 40%, I want you to buy more perfume. I want you to grow your business. With my 40%, you grow your business. So you buy more perfume bottles. So if you bought 10 perfume bottles before, now with my money, you can buy maybe 15 perfume bottles, right? So you buy 15 now. Now, when you sell the 15, you'll get more profit. Then again, you keep aside the profit for the 15 perfumes. You keep aside that cost price. You keep that cost price aside one side. And then again, whatever is the remaining profit, again, you take 60% and me 40%. And my 40%, again, you invest in the business. So now you can get maybe 20 bottles of perfumes. So this is how you grow your business, I said. So when she said, how can I send you the money? Or in the beginning, how can I send you because it is your money? I felt like, yes, I could trust her. Like she was ready to send me the money. So then I told her all this procedure. Then I had already packed in to resign and all. And I said, okay, she started this business. It's growing well. She told me it's growing well. So I said, let me decide to go there. Now, not that I'm going to be living with her because she's got 5 kids. I cannot handle 5 kids. But I thought, like, if it is good, I can invest something, right? I can invest a little more, and I am there to oversee the whole situation, like, so make sure that I'll pay for the products. I'll make sure the money is being used correctly and that she's doing the business. So I said, okay, I'll decide. I'll come over there. I'll come there, and you have to look out for a place, and let me come there for the first month and see how it goes. How do I can I live there for 1 month? So you book up, find out for a place and let me know. So she was looking, and I said, find out some place that is close to you. So you will have your live stream when in Canada. Yes, depending, I'll have to see now what is the timing. What is the timing? Because it's an odd timing, right? For especially where Michelle is. Let me just see. Let me just see. Uh, because Michelle is 14 hours ahead of me. 14 hours ahead of me. 14 hours ahead of me. So what I'm going to do is, let me just check where's my internet. Okay. So uh, time in Alberta. So at the moment it is 9:28 p.m. in Alberta. 9:28. But for me, it's okay. So say 9:30. Okay, it's 9:30. For me, it is 11:30 in the morning. So 9, 10, 11. So uh 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So if I start, so say 2 hours, so according to 11:30, I started my live stream 1.5 hour before. So 1.5 hour before would be 8 o'clock in the evening in Canada, right? 8 o'clock in the evening in Canada. Go back 1.5 hour. So for me, 11:30, 10 o'clock to 11:30, 1.5 hours. So go back, it would be 8 o'clock in Canada, 8 o'clock in the evening. So yes, 8 o'clock in the evening, I can. It's an okay time, right? But I'll have to be away from the kids and the family. Like I'll have to be away from them. So yes, I can continue my live at that time. Now let me go again. 5 o'clock in the evening. 5 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the evening, my time. So if it is 5 o'clock in the evening, my time. So it would be it would be five, 4, 5 o'clock my time. So that would be 3:30. That would be 3:30 in the morning Canada time. Now that I definitely cannot do, right? 3:30 in the morning, because if I'm talking also, if I get up and talk, it will be disturbing others. So that will be 3:30 in the morning. So definitely I cannot do a live stream for the evening 5 o'clock. I cannot do the live stream. So accordingly, I'll have to think about what to do. Okay, sister, I'll have to think about what to do. Good, you asked me that question, so I could just look it up right now. So let me ask another question. Let me ask another question. Uh, 5 a.m. Thai, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Thailand. 5 p.m. Thailand is what time in Alberta? Yes, correct what I said. If it's 5 p.m. in Thailand, it will be 3. Oh, they're given it will be 3 a.m. in Alberta. I don't know why it should be 3:30. Anyway, so yes, definitely I cannot do a live stream at that time. So, sister, yes, I will have to think of, but I will carry on with live stream there. Of course, I'll have a word with Michelle and Christopher if what's convenient to them. If it's not, then I'll have to just change my time completely. Yes, I'll have to change my time completely. Oh, see, I'm closing ads and it's coming. Oh, now it's popping up. Yesterday made mango panna. How was the drink? How was the drink, sister? The mango panna. That's with the green mangoes, right? Yeah, you're doing your dancing nicely. You're in step. You're in sync with the others. You're in sync with the others. Is the one on the right hand side, right in front, your main dance teacher? In the video you sent me, there's somebody on the facing like on the right hand side. from the mirror image, right hand side, first front person. Is that your dance teacher? She looks very young. I really hope I get a visa for India. If I get a visa for India, that would be wonderful. Looks like they don't have an Alberta. How stupid. I'm clicking on contact us and yet nothing is happening. Application centers are in Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, and Vancouver. How stupid. So just if I want, I have to go all the way to Vancouver. The refund policy is coming. About VFS Global is coming, but when I click on contact us, nothing comes. Can you believe it? India, I tell you. India, I tell you. India, 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 India, I tell you. In Okay, so let me change. Yes. Okay, so I'll have to check and see later on. Oh my gosh, it's such a hassle. If I get the visa, no, sister, I'll try to get the visa. And I'll give you a call later. Also, I'll give you a call later. I need to talk to you about something. So that's that. That's that. That's that. I don't think there's anyone now on my channel. Is there anyone there? Hello? Anyone home? Anyone home? Is there anyone home? Because I can log off and have my lunch. I'm really hungry. Yes. So I got word. Okay, I'll just read out my. So that this, I can do something about this ad. See, close one ad, another one pops up. Close this one. Okay, what have I written? Just to read. Thank you everyone for being here and interacting. We spoke about many things other than food too. Yeah, so not just food, but many other things also. Uh, Please remember, I've changed the order for a reason. Please remember Martha, Stephen, Merdna, Nair, and Rusty. I believe he starts work today. Good news! Yay! Good news! Rusty is starting work today. I think he's been off a couple of months. So, thanks, Ia. Thanks for still being here while you're doing household chores. Thank you so much. But I will end this live stream now, Ia. Okay, I will be ending it. So, thank you for still being here, Ia. Appreciate it. So, I believe he starts work today. So, Rusty is starting work today. That's what Rodney told me. So, that's real good news. So, good news, right? Good news. So, yes, good. One person at least has recovered, and that is real good news. I just hope now the others as well, get well soon. So, bless you all. Take care. So, love to all of you and God bless. Okay, God bless.